In this final video, I'm going to show you how to use the watch window. So again, our sheets are quite involved. They're quite interconnected. There's a lot going on. So a watch window will allow us to watch a couple of key cells as we make changes. So for instance, let's say I want to play around with some values or change some percentages or change some investment amounts and kind of see what happens. I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know, at least 10 worksheets here that I have to kind of click through and see where all those changes have gone, which is quite difficult. So a watch window lets us narrow that down, pick a few cells that we want to concentrate on and see those changes right away, how they would be affected. So I'm back on the formula tab and I'm on my income sheet again. And I'm going to go ahead and click watch window, which is right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and click add watch. And then in this case, I'm going to go ahead and actually click the cell that I'm on. So I'm on the income sheet and I'm going to click cell F35 because this is one of those cells that I would really like to see what happens as I make changes, right? That final year 5 retained earnings. What's going to happen if I change a percentage, or what's going to happen if I change my investment amount, etc. So I'm going to add that one. I'm going to add another watch. So there's another cell I would really like to pay attention to. This one is on the balance sheet and it is cell F36. So looking at that net worth in year 5. Again, this is something that I'd be really interested in knowing how this is affected. I'm going to add that. And I'm also going to add a watch for the cash flow sheet, cell F23. And looking at that, again, year 5 cash balance as well. And I'm going to go ahead and add that. So I have 3 cells that I'm looking at here in my watch window, and then I can see them change or alter as I make changes to the problem. So I'm going to go to my income statement again. I'm going to go up to the top, and let's say that our assumed tax rate was incorrect. So maybe I thought it was 32%, but there's some changes coming down the line, and I think it's going to be more like 38% instead. So watch what happens in my watch window as I change that and I hit enter. So those values update appropriately. Now my whole worksheet's updated where they were affected by that one cell, of course, too. But instead of me having to click through all the different worksheets as I change this number around, I can see those main values right here. So if I really just need to get that core information, hey, what happens in year 5 for these 3 values as I make changes, then I can see those changes right away. And again, it doesn't have to just be one cell. I can see how changing different cells affects things, right? Etc. So I'm not going to play around anymore, but you can see how that watch window can be, again, a really helpful feature if you want to see some quick changes and you don't want to have to click through all those worksheets to find what you're looking for there.